It's been over 20 years since we were introduced to Bobby Bacala in The Sopranos, and now he's the DA investigator in Blue Bloods. Steve Schirripa joins us live to talk all about it. Steve, welcome to DBS.
Yes.
Hey, how you doing, guys? How are you?
So good. We're happy you're here. It's good to talk to you. I actually hear your name a lot because I'm a stand-up comic by trade, and a lot of comics that talk about their coming up talk about you being the entertainment director of the Riviera. So you've had quite the career.
Yeah, that's where I got started in Vegas. And I hear you talking about Bruno Mars. Now, I don't know if he owes $50 million, but he is or was a really big gambler at some point.
See?
Yeah, so allegedly.
I don't know.
Look, like I said, it didn't come from anywhere.
Could it be? And I'm just throwing this out there. Is he playing the hotel so he could pay off some of the debt? I don't know.
I like it. I like it. That's the way to start a segment, Spicy. We love it, brother. Now, Steve, you joined Blue Bloods in season 6, and now it's on its 14th. Congratulations. I'll say it again, 14th and final season. So talk to us, man. It's been a journey. I'm sure they're like a family. How are you feeling about the show coming to an end?
You know, I was very lucky, you know, obviously coming off The Sopranos, and I was on another show, Secret Life of the American Teenager, for 5 years. And I was lucky enough to get on Blue Bloods, which shoots in the streets of New York, which is where I'm from and live. So I was very happy. The cast is just wonderful. The writing is wonderful. I'm sad, but, you know, maybe it's time to move on. I mean, I don't know. You know, I've been through it 2 times before on some great shows, and, you know, I'd like to explore some other stuff maybe. And it's been a great run, and everyone's terrific, seriously. And I'm not just saying that. But, you know, it is what it is. It's out of my control. Maybe they'll go longer. You never know. They could change their mind. Who knows? Well,
speaking of moving on, when you do move on, is there anything from the set that you've kind of called dibs on that you're going to take for yourself?
You know, there's some ridiculous trophy in my office. I have a tiny little office, and it's a ridiculous trophy. I think about riding horses. Like, I could actually ride a horse, right? Poor horse. But so I think I'm going to snatch that up, and I'll see what else is going on.
The equestrian.
Love it. So you are the DA investigator in Blue Bloods, and you work closely with Bridget Moynihan's character. But in real life, which one of you would actually be helpful in a DA's office?
That I'm the best person for DA?
Well, she's really good. I mean, she convinces me for sure. I mean, Bridget is a very underrated actress. She's just wonderful, you know. But you know what? I kind of like doing the investigating stuff. I'm kind of nosy, and I like poking around. So I think I would be pretty good as an investigator. I don't like shooting the guns. I don't like that part, but I like kind of nosing around in people's business.
Yeah.
We didn't pick that up from you at all at the beginning of the show.
Kind of like you guys. Kind of like you guys.
Exactly. That's all we do, sir. That's literally
speculation until they cancel us.
Until they take us off the air. You have portrayed both sides of the law, right? Characters on both sides of the law. Which is more fun to play, the good guy or the bad guy?
You know, I think the good guy. And the reason is, you know, you got a lot of, you know, listen, I'm pro-cop. I got a lot of cops coming up to me. You know, they love the show. And, you know, I say, do you believe me as a cop? And they say, yeah. Now, when I played a mob guy, you got a lot of mobsters come up to you. And I had one guy, and I'm bringing my dirty, I used to live in Little Italy during the show, and I'm bringing my dirty laundry down the block, and he goes, hey, Steve, come over here. Listen, I love the show, but anyone who's ever killed anyone knows that's not how you do it. I went, okay, listen, Rocky, I got to get going. So we were approached a lot by mob guys, fat, sweaty Italian guys. I kind of like the cop thing, and I kind of like that better. Both shows are wonderful. I'm lucky to be on either one of them, so... You know.
Steve, we only got like 30 seconds left, but I'm such a huge fan, and I want to ask you this question because my favorite episode of The Sopranos is when Chris and Paulie get lost in the woods, and you got that picture on your wall I saw right in back of you when you were hunting out there. What's your favorite? Is that one of your favorite scenes? to shoot?
Yeah, well, I like that episode a lot. Obviously, I came and saved them in the woods, but I do like the fight scene. It was the first episode at the lake house, Soprano home movies, where Bobby and Tony get into a big fight, and I enjoyed that tremendously with Jim. And we did it 6 months later. We were up at the lake house, and Jim had bad knees. 6 months later, they rebuilt the cabin on a soundstage. Cost $250,000, and it took us a day and a half to shoot it. And the reason it looked real, two fat, out of shape, sweaty guys fighting.
Yeah.
That's what it looked real.
Steve, for the record, not that anybody's keeping track, you won that fight.
Yeah, you did.
I know I did. I know I did.
Yeah,
I don't think I would in real life, though, but I know I did.
Nobody's knees won. That's true. Steve, thank you so much for joining us on DVL today. To our viewers, you can watch season 14 of Blue Bloods Fridays on CBS. My whole family loves it. Thank you again, Steve. It's an honor to talk to you.
Thank you, guys.